Well, we're a week out from the Fire Emblem Engage release date. However, the complaints with GameStop has not ended. We've received some new information on the GameStop situation with Fire Emblem Engage that I did not see coming at all, so I thought I'd make this update video on the current situation of Fire Emblem Engage. So yesterday, the voice actor for Male Aleer in Fire Emblem Engage tweeted out, "Lol, GameStop just called to let me know that my pre-order of the Divine Edition of Fire Emblem Engage sadly won't be fulfilled because corporate had them selling pre-orders without guaranteed stock. I voiced the lead in the game. When they originally told me it was delayed the night before release, I got a digital copy instead and then bought a Divine Edition on eBay from a reseller. But it irks me that people gave money to GameStop believing they'd get a copy of something special to them and they were duped. Just want to let y'all know to save y'all some grief when a game that's really important to you drops in the future." Now, that is just crazy that the main voice actor in the game could not get his Divine Edition. He still got the game, but that's besides the point here. He should have had his pre-order fulfilled. This is so scummy from GameStop. Not only the pre-order bonuses not being fully in stock, them also changing the pre-order policy last second, and now giving pre-orders to stock they didn't even have. The scum level just rises with GameStop. I am definitely not pre-ordering anything with GameStop after this whole thing. I can't even recall the last time that GameStop has fumbled this bad with a game launch. If you know any, let me know in the comments, but right off the top of my head, I can't think of anything recent where they fumbled this bad on a game launch. And it wasn't just Brandon McInnes that had his copy not guaranteed by GameStop. Another voice actor within Engage also had their copy screwed over by GameStop. Chris Hackney, as you know, from Fire Emblem Three Houses as Dimitri, who is also in the Engage DLC, posted a video yesterday.
"Hey, GameStop, this ain't it."
As you saw, he clearly pre-ordered the Divine Edition, but they gave him the regular edition of the game. Now, you could say, oh, but he got his game anyway. No. If I paid $100 for a game and they just gave me the regular version, I would be madly upset. You should not let me pre-order a game if you do not have the stock to fulfill it. That is on GameStop. I'm not putting this on Nintendo. I'm not putting it on Fire Emblem. This is purely a GameStop issue. I have not seen anybody complain about their Engage game, except from GameStop and maybe like 2 Amazon orders. But this is entirely fumbling of GameStop. 2 separate voice actors trying to just get their game, and GameStop just was like, how about we don't? I'm also going to add in here some other tweets I found that I thought should be in this update. I thankfully got my copy on Monday. Some people did get theirs, and look at the quality of this box. Absolutely beautiful, GameStop. Wonderful job. Okay, GameStop, your employees are great, but whoever is in charge of pre-orders dropped the ball hard this time. Not only was my copy of Fire Emblem Engage almost a week late, but I found out now that the bonus was a first come, first served. Why did I even pre-order it? GameStop, like for real, never ordering anything from them again. When I pre-ordered Fire Emblem Engage from them, the message on the left was told less than a week before release. They changed it to the right. The release date delivery failed too. Came today. So before, I mentioned this in the last video, online customers, cards will be shipped with your order. After, online customers, please print your order confirmation and bring it to your local GameStop store to receive your bonus. To ensure product is available, it is best to call your local store ahead of time. Or you could just have the product, or just not even offer it, if you're not going to have the stock for it. I'm sorry if I butcher your name, but another voice actress came on to talk about this GameStop situation. Rachel Hedger, who is the voice of Saline in Engage, also tweeted out, "So apparently GameStop oversold the Divine Edition and they can't fulfill my order. I am absolutely devastated and so incredibly angry. I will never shop with them again, to be honest." I actually replied and I said they also changed their tarot pre-order policy last second and many still haven't gotten their order. And she responded to me, "Yeah, this game has been a disaster. They delayed pre-orders for me in the past, but I always got my game. This time they really dropped the ball." as you can see, 3 separate voice actors from Fire Emblem engage. But as you can see, 3 different voice actors that I've seen so far have either not gotten the proper edition of the game or just have not gotten it at all. And this is absolutely ridiculous from GameStop. Everyone should be getting their proper game. That's my point I'm making here. But it's especially maddening that you couldn't even guarantee the voice actors in the game to get a copy of their work. That's just absolutely maddening. Like I said, I'm never pre-ordering from GameStop ever again. I unfortunately have my Resident Evil 4 remake under GameStop. It's too late to try to cancel that and try to pre-order it somewhere else because it's a collector edition. I just hope and pray that this does not happen again with another major edition of a game. My thing that I think happened, this is all speculation for me, is that they didn't think this game was going to sell well. So they're just like, yeah, pre-order left and right. And you know how GameStop is with pre-order culture? They hound their employees left and right to get those pre-orders and those power-up reward cards in. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. This whole situation is just escalating to levels that is just going to completely damage GameStop, I think, honestly. Do I think this will absolutely ruin GameStop? No. I think GameStop has been on the decline for years now, and I think eventually it will just completely go out of business. But this isn't helping reputation when voice actors are now not on your side as a game store and telling their audiences and having their influence telling you, do not shop with this. GameStop's already, like I said, on the decline. So this fiasco is not helping anything for GameStop. I definitely recommend at this point just ordering it from Amazon. Whenever I've pre-ordered a game from Amazon, it's there the day of release. Or just getting... I don't like getting digital. I honestly am a physical person. I like physical games. I think this is just going to push another reason for people just settling for digital so it's not a hassle, unfortunately. I love keeping physical games alive, but people will see this and be like, oh, it's just not worth it. Let me just download it digitally. It's so convenient. But yeah, I just wanted to give a quick update on the situation. If anything else comes of this, I will try to make another video, but I don't want to like drag this all out, but I thought it was important to update since voice actors have now been tweeting out at GameStop. And GameStop, as far as my knowledge, has not said anything. I said in my Engage unboxing video that I contacted GameStop support about my copy, and the only way I got a response back was through Twitter DMs from their support account. I had to DM them on Twitter support, and they got back to me like a couple hours later. I initially emailed them, got nothing from it. There was no email back in the slightest. I thought email would be the best because when they charged me incorrectly for a power-up rewards card, they immediately got back to me on email and refunded me. But that was back in September of 2022. It seems like they honestly have nobody working support anymore, except for maybe like 2 people on the support Twitter account. Because then I tried to call them. I was like, I do not like calling. I hate calling people on the phone. I tried calling them. They put me on a 30-minute wait, and I was like, let me try reaching out any other way before I go on the phone. I sat there for 10 minutes maybe thinking like, oh, maybe the 30 minutes was an exaggeration. No, I think it was an underestimate, honestly. So then I went to Twitter DMs and they got back to me and they still didn't really clearly answer my question. They just gave me a wait till Monday and then get back to us. GameStop support is even not great at this point. So my suggestion is just do not pre-order from GameStop. Do not shop at GameStop at this point when it comes to games you're really excited about. Just anywhere else. Anywhere else at this point. Best Buy, I would recommend. They usually have your game in stock the day of. Amazon, as much as that company isn't that great, they give you your game on time. But do not be fooled by these GameStop pre-order bonuses anymore, because if this situation has shown anything, they do not care. They do not care. As long as they get your money, they do not care. If anything else major happens, I might make a third video, but this will probably be the last video in this saga. Let me know your situation with GameStop. I got plenty of comments on the last video from all of you, and I have read all of them. I love seeing your feedback, and GameStop screwed a lot of you over as well, so feel free to leave me more comments down, and I will definitely read all of them. Maybe I'll show some on the community tab. to show that you're not alone with this GameStop debacle here. If you do enjoy gaming content or anime related content, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I upload all sorts of content like that. If you did like this news update, feel free to give me a like. If you didn't, feel free to give me some criticism down in the comment. But thank you all for watching. I will see you for the next video.